Welcome back to OSRS Mobile, episode 21, the channel that is dedicated to the ultimate old school RuneScape challenge of maxing an entire main account exclusively from a mobile device. That's right, every single KC, every single clue scroll, and every single level is happening exclusively from a mobile device. And I have recently just acquired a PC and created another account there, but I'm still dedicated to maxing this account before I spend any real time leveling up that character, as it is just free to play. But here we are working on everybody's favorite skill, Runecrafting, and we are about to hit a big milestone and achievement doing blood runes, and I will give a little hint as my final run of doing blood runes at the Arceus altar here in Zeah. So let's see what we get here. We are finally about to hit on this next set of Dark Essence blocks a level 90 Runecrafting, which unlocks the ability to do soul runes, and that is going to beef up my AFK XP per hour from 30 to 44k, and there it is, 90 Runecrafting. Super excited about this. Another skill in the 90s, and we are only one skill away from having base 90s in this game. Never thought I would have base 90s, but we are very close. Once I get 99 Runecrafting, we're going to jump into agility and then get back to the interesting, fun content that everybody is waiting to look out for, which is going to be some Hunter and Slayer to round off maxing this account. So we are going to jump right in and start grinding out levels. I think I'm going to try out some soul runes and then attempt to work on the ZMI altar method as well, as I have not yet tried that method, but I've heard it is great XP an hour and fairly AFK, similar to this method here in Zeah. So let's go ahead and jump to that, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Jumping right into doing the soul runes in Zeah, I'm going to go ahead and show the pathway here. For those that don't know, it is different than doing blood runes. It's directly on the opposite side, and you do have to run around a little bit further. For those that are doing it on mobile like me, I've noticed it is a little bit more difficult and less AFK getting to the altar itself, and that's just because of how far I can click out as opposed to the blood rune altar. So just something to note, but again, you are getting an extra 15 or so thousand experience an hour for doing this method, so it should be a little bit less AFK, but nonetheless a great method and very chill as opposed to Guardians of the Rift. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this run, and about to hit my next level. We are finally nearing halfway to maxing this skill to 99. There it is, 91 Runecrafting. I don't think, it does unlock double nature runes. I might see about doing that method. I hear it is very profitable GP per hour on the way to 99, but the experience rates are not as fast as doing Arania altar, which I think I'll be giving a shot soon, because this method is taking a long time, hence why the video has taken so long to come out. So I'm going to go ahead and give ZMI a try, and I'll see you guys shortly. Here we are doing ZMI, or the Arania altar method here for Runecrafting, and this method I'm kind of getting the hang of. I know that after countless more hours, I'm going to find out all the niches and how to improve this method. I'm currently using pure essence. I did not farm any day alt essence to maximize my Runecrafting experience per hour, and since I already have 99 mining, I am contemplating whether or not to go back and if it's going to be worth it. But I've been unable to play as active as much as I would have hoped in recent days, but I am thinking of maybe going back, since I have some more AFK time, downtime that is, to potentially farm up some day alt essence and then increase my active XP per hour, in terms of efficiency, just because pure essence is only really getting me 60 or 70,000 per hour. Again, I think I'm going to be improving this over time, as I master the method, but here's a full run. It's not too bad. I'm getting close to halfway to 92, But I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to doing some more AFK work and then test out this method a little bit later when I master it. So I'll see you guys with the next update. And I am back at the Zaya Soul Altar because I am just going back and forth doing the methods that I have time for. Runecrafting, my friends, takes a little bit of time for those that don't know, and I'm pretty sure everybody that plays old school RuneScape has this as their last or second to last skill, almost like myself. And the reason for that is just because of the methods. They definitely are not the most entertaining methods to grind out continuously. So I like to jump back and forth with ZMI, mining some Day Alt Essence, and to do some AFK Zaya. I have not gone back to Guardians of the Rift yet, but maybe I'll throw some of that in there. But here we are jumping into another level, and we are finally at 92 Runecrafting. We're halfway to 99. I can almost see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm going to continue grinding, and I will see you guys next week with a level, hopefully. But for you guys, it'll be about 30 seconds. So see you guys in a moment. All right, countless hours later of grinding, I have finally found a method that works for me in terms of ZMI or Arena Altar Runecraft training. I am, as you can see, moving around my setup, so I have everything in the top left-hand corner, and I went ahead and locked those slots so that my inventory, swapping in between these runs and casting to fix my essence pouch is seamless, and just makes it that much faster. I'm definitely seeing an increase in my experience per hour. It is definitely in the 70 to 75k, and I know the wiki page shows more than that, so there's probably a couple more tips and tricks I can do better. So please comment down below if there's something that you see I can be working on or improving. But here we are. I'm going to move out of the way so I can see my fireworks, and there it is. Boom. 93 Runecrafting. We are making some serious gains. We got a couple more levels, in between those big ones, but once we start hitting 96, 97, 98, we're going to be in the final home stretch. So I will see you guys in probably another week when I am able to get enough hours of gameplay in for this level. So I'm going to continue grinding, and you guys will see me shortly. All right, a few days later, I am back at the Arena Altar, and this might sound like a broken record, this video, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the content of Runecrafting, but please just bear with me. There is hope that Slayer content, bossing content, clues, and all of those fun things that I am really holding off on because I want to max this account. This is what it takes. You can obviously take breaks, but I like to just get the grinds over with, so I'm just focusing all my attention on Runecrafting here, and we are back with another level, and this level is 94 Runecrafting, one level away from Wrath Runes, which would be a very interesting and profitable method for Runecrafting, so that may be in the future, we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and switch my method up real quick because I think I'm going to go mining Day Alt Essence to increase my XP rates per hour. I've definitely noticed a slowdown in terms of my training at ZMI. I feel like the 70 to 75,000 experience per hour is just not enough, so I think I might switch it up and start mining in my AFK time. So I'll see you guys in Darkmire. And here we are mining some Day Alt Essence. As mentioned before, I want to increase my experience per hour, and doing the math, it says I need roughly 210,000 Day Alt Essence shards in order to get 99 Runecrafting if I do just CMI. So that's what I'm shooting for. I've done a couple of hours here so far, and it's coming along quite quickly since I'm able to spend a little bit more time AFKing here. And when I focus my attention on ZMI, I think I'll be able to increase my XP rate. So every hour you get anywhere from 3,500 to 4,500 shards, depending how AFK you are. So I will be back with you guys once I make a little bit more headway into my end goal of 200,000+ Day Alt shards. And here we are, many days later, about to hit 200,000 Day Alt Essence shards. And for those that don't know, feel free to calculate the hours. Getting roughly 4,000 shards per hour and hitting 200,000. You guys can clearly see how long it took to get these shards and how long it took to get this video ready for you guys. So I'm finally at the home stretch of getting my milestone to complete the grind for runecrafting, or at least phase 1 of runecrafting, because now I have many hours to complete its CMI. But there it is, 200,000 day alt shards. I'm going to trade these in for the essence blocks, and I'm going to get into some runecrafting training. Believe it or not, this has been over a week of just AFKing in these mines, and I am ready to get back to runecrafting, and I never thought I would say that out loud. So I will see you guys in a moment. Here we are fulfilling my promise of runecrafting with all my day alt essence blocks after getting 200,000 and spending countless days and actually over a week of getting those shards via AFK methods. Here I am getting my runecrafting training in officially with the best, most efficient method you can out there without runners. And I'm getting close to 100,000 experience per hour when I am very attentive, so this method is great. And there we are, 95 runecrafting. I can finally craft wrath runes. That might be a method that I do later on, but this method is something I'm going to continue doing with a mixture of Zaya, and I will see you guys with potentially another level to close out this video. And here we are with the final level of the video. No spoilers here, but from 95 we're going to be hitting 96 runecrafting, and nothing we're going to unlock from this, but this video has taken weeks to get ready. I appreciate all the support, everyone that's subscribed so far. I can't thank you enough for those that are tuning in and watching my monotone videos and the very fun content that I'm putting out of the exact same training method over and over. It is just my personal preference, and I will be switching it up once I complete everything here in terms of maxing my account. Once we get to Slayer, the content is going to be much more entertaining. So thank you for those that are sticking through it right now, but this is going to bring us to the end of yet another mobile maxing adventure here on OSRS Mobile. 96 runecrafting. My God, that is nice to say out loud. We are 3 levels away from maxing the most interesting skill in the game. I will not say it is the hardest or most boring yet. I have yet to tackle agility in the 90s, so once we get there, I will make a final conclusion as to what is the most fun and most interesting skills to get to 99. But until then, thank you guys for tuning in. I truly appreciate all the support. Again, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and activate that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload. I'm going to do my best to get the next video out there, but rest assured the next one that comes out is going to have another max cape. So spoiler alert, keep an eye out for the next video. It's going to take a little bit, but once I have it out, it's going to be worthwhile, and you guys will have some new content. So I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.